Okay, Dragon training video number 2, what not to do. Okay, so here's Reaver's base. If you, myself, Sarge, Reaver, and Reaver primarily attack on a wall, and Matt will attack on a wall. So there are different ways to do this. So 5, who hit that? Swan. Okay, so this is Reaver's 10, not his 11. Looking at this base, once again, best practice, drop that quake early just to make sure you get the town hall. I think he actually dropped 2 quakes on that one, which is a little unusual, but once again, that's I think the estimation there was we had another hound in the CC, and all he's really looking to do is get that one air defense down, and the queen's still alive, and sure enough, the queen's getting it done. Okay, so this is very much like base number 1 that I hit. If you look at it, it's got that twin towers at 3 and 9. Same idea. I'm not sure what Swan does here. I think he's just going to come in from 3 to 6 with his main force. Yeah, he is. So you see the same thing. Same thing I was talking about on City 1. Almost the same attack reflected, 180 degrees, eat through that corner, and then you get a line, okay? And this, like I said, this is the essence of running drags is, at least for me, you want them kind of in a conga line. It's a windshield wiper just going right across the base, okay? So if your suicide squad eats one side of the base or one corner, you kind of have to go to the other corner and even things up. Okay. Once you've done that, then you'll get that nice flow going. You'll get roughly the same number of drags in each rage, and hopefully you'll have 2 to 3 left in the center, squaring off on the town hall. You don't get that kind of vortex movement that you get if you eat one side and the drags just start looping around and turning into a 1-star attack. Okay. And then, so Ilkar, this was a ground attack. So we'll jump over that. Here's Swan again on 7. So this is kind of an interesting base. It's fairly spread. I would hit this from the top, probably. So let's see where he came in. Yep, I don't think he's going to get that air defense. But let me see. That air defense is a little deep to try and pick it off without a jump. So if he wanted to run this one, he was, I think, going to have to run a jump. But let's see. He's got the, well, maybe, yeah. No, yeah, he got the king in there. So he was close. And still going. I don't know if he's going to get it or not. Yeah, got that. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. But he's got a lot of damage done to it. And now he's in a good shape up here. Really, he's only got 1 storage, you'll see there, or actually two storages. Only 1 storage that's in range of that air defense was what I should have said. So that's the one he has to get the hound in ahead of time to give his drags time to get through that purple storage. That's a problem. There you go. You've seen this song. You've heard this song before. You've got the 2 rages side by side. And there comes the killer rage. He does have a freeze left. He's probably going to freeze that single target Inferno, would be my guess. Yep, there it goes. All right. And 50%. Yeah, really solid run. And once again, we can't emphasize enough, the key to running dragons high is, at least the way I run them, and the way Reaver runs them, is to get them into a line. I think Sarge does the same thing. So we'll show you Sarge's attack on 8 next. Yeah, let's just mop up there. Nothing to see. Move along. Yeah, so here's Sarge. He got 76% running drags. I'm not sure what direction he came in from. Sending, yeah, he just has the AQ, so his BK is down. So he's just going to chomp a little bit. He's not going to get an air defense with that. He's just going to get, maybe 6-8%. Oh, he's at 7%. And that's always going to get, I think, with that. And so now he deploys along the line. All the drags are out. For some reason, he's got two hounds, and he's going to have 10 archers there to try and clean up a little bit. He freezes that first single target Inferno, and there you go. He's got a big group. He's got the Rage there. He's froze the single target. The multi-target's still running. That's fine. It's, at least I think that first one's a single target. I'm not sure, but that's typically your biggest problem. And yeah, this guy just did not have really good coverage of his town hall with his air defense. So the beat goes on here with this one. Yeah, nice, very nice attack, Sarge. Not exactly the way I run it. He slipped a little bit around the side, but it's a perfectly good way to run this city. This is a really very common base that you see a lot. We've run ground at this. We typically run quad quake and pop the quake through to get you to bust into that town hall center. But same thing here. Great example of how to take this city down with drags. And then his little crew of archers there, which I guess he was, I'm guessing he was thinking, he might have needed 1 to 2%, and you could have got that if you look. So that was kind of a safety. I would have probably built 2 loons with this mix and threw the loons in, but just me. To each their own kind of thing. I rarely run the 2 hound combo because I almost always forget 1 hound. Almost always, and I prefer having the sharpshooter dragons left at the end of the attack, but it can work either way. And then I think I'm going to show you this other one. This was one of the enemy attacks on Sarge. So this was a really good air attack. After this guy ran his first attack, my only thought was, well, I'm glad he's only got 1 more attack left, because he just really came across this base very solidly. So he had only, I guess it's probably 6 loons. Oh no, he's got more than that. So he had loons in the CC. And he cleared just enough. You saw what he did. That was just brilliant. He cleared just enough of the sides. When the loons came out, they were dead center towards the middle. And so Sarge's base really is, he's a 10, but he's really a 9. And this is one of the really an impressive Dragon Loon attack. You don't see that many loons that often. This was a really solid attack there also. So yeah, at some point I suspect Sarge is going to change his base. His is, it's a weird base. Sometimes it really gives people a lot of trouble, but then other people just look at it and kind of instantly know what to do with it. So anyway, those were some pretty good air attacks. And let me see where I am on time. This is probably going to be video number 2. Yeah, I'm up around 9-10 minutes. I think that's about all I want to do on these training videos. But like you said, if you can quickly go through these bases and figure where you might hit them from. This is Chris's base. It's pretty tough one to hit with air, but his is one I might try a jump. I'm not sure. He's got a lot of firepower there. That would be a tough run, and all the air defenses really cover the town hall pretty well. So that's a mother to run that actually. And then here's me. I'm actually a little easier to get at. I could probably 2-star my own base. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could. I'm not going to tell you how, but I could. And then, obviously, Reaver in this configuration, there's only one way to attack him. You want to come in from 3. You want to come in from 9 to 6 on this one and get that eagle. You might have a shot at him, but he does. Because of that, he also has the air sweeper, pretty good sized air sweeper covering the town hall, and that's out of range of anything else you would want to freeze. So I think Reaver, even if they attacked it from the right side, they'd have a hard time going at it. Yeah, actually, he may leave that way. That's not that bad of a defense. And here's Swan. So he's got a really, really spread out base. So the one Reaver and I run is kind of the conventional version of this. And actually, Matt was complaining today in the DC war that he can't find any really good tight bases that he can run the Lavalionian attack anymore. Everybody's going to these spread bases, which really screw up the lava attack. But as you've seen, there are ways to get at this. And likewise on this one, I would try probably. I would probably try to take a shot at the air defense at about 230 and maybe clear some of that garbage out and then come in from 3 to 6 and try to funnel it there. But then again, good job on putting the DE storage right in front of the town hall. That's going to slow it down, and I think he's got a single target Inferno there also. So let's just say, for argument's sake, Swan knows what he's doing. Okay, and then here's Ilkar, very tight base. So this is actually the kind of so this is the base, same base that Sarge hit, city number 8. So you saw the attack on that and how to hit it with air. And then John has I think this is actually the kind of base Matt's talking about for his Lavalionian attack. He was kind of hoping there would be more of these around. It's really tightly packed. So when you look at John, you've got to think potentially really a hog attack in here, as tightly packed as that base is. And then here, Justice has kind of a variation on Ilkar's base. There's a lot of things that try to get you walking sideways once you break into those cells. So similar to that. This would be a really tough base to get 2 stars on with air. The air defenses are really packed in tight. I might take a shot at trying to work my way in there around 9 or 10 with heroes and some jumps and clear out as much of that as I could. This would probably be a better go lava target, and then Sarge we already saw. So, okay, just a little bit more of the scouting thoughts on air.